don't know if you would stay my baby. I know that my mother would never. Raise gon' step my back.
So what is a woman?
Why do you ask that question?
I just really like to know.
What do you think the answer to that question is?
Well, I'm asking. That's why I came to a college professor who's this is what you do.
What other kinds of answers have you gotten?
A lot of like this, where you're not answering, and I've gotten a lot of that. So
I think it's interesting that you say that some of the people you've interviewed have been reluctant to answer it, and I think that has a lot to do with the questions that preceded it, and the way that you've conducted yourself in the interview.
How have I conducted myself?
How do you think you've conducted yourself?
You just really don't want to answer the questions, do you?
I came today very willing and enthusiastic about answering questions about women's and gender sexuality studies, which is the work that I do.
You wanted to answer questions about women's studies, and so shouldn't the first answer you should be able to provide is what exactly is a woman?
Well, for me, it's actually a really simple answer, and that's a person who identifies as a woman.
But what are they identifying as?
As a woman.
But what is that?
As a woman.
Do you know what a circular definition is?
I do.
It's sort of like what you're doing right now, where a woman is a woman.
Mm-hmm. Well, because you're seeking what we would call in my field of work an essentialist definition of gender. I think it sounds like you would like me to give you a set of biological or cultural characteristics that are associated with one gender or the other.
I'm not seeking any type of definition. I'm just seeking a definition.
Yeah, and I gave you.
But like, I'll see these guys that are like these autistic schizoid dudes like typing on 4chan all day and they'll be like, I don't know why a girl won't choose me, blah, 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 blah. And they're like 300-pound dudes never shaving their life. It's like, bro, you're not being the type of guy you need to be to get the type of girl you want. And then these guys with man, like, oh my God, like she's choosing an asshole. Like, well, at least the asshole like gets out of his fucking parents' house every now and then. Like, Jesus Christ, like that's the only thing that's there for an option. Yep. And I see that a lot where like, because sometimes when I enter this world, it sounds like there's all these like fit dudes that are like working on themselves, making $130,000 a year, and they can't find women. I don't think that's the case. I think
there's a good amount of them, Destiny.
I don't know, man. I feel like for guys that have their shit, like, and it blows my mind. Like, I feel like just having your shit together as a guy, like, you have more than just like a fucking, like a mattress laying on your floor. You have at least 2 pieces of furniture in your house. You know how to do your laundry and your dishes. You're not just ordering fucking Grubhub or fucking DoorDash or Uber Eats all the time. Like, if you hit these like bare qualifications as a guy, I feel like you are leagues ahead of 95% of like at least the online.
My friend, you are.
What is wrong with today's generation of men? I was just scrolling through my For You page, looking for videos to react to and stitch so I can make some content. See a video of this girl, a typical thirst trap. I immediately went to the comments because I knew I was gonna see some thirsty guys in there, and this is what I saw. The reason why this pisses me off so much is because you can literally see this on every single attractive girl's post. Any hot girl on TikTok, there will be dudes in their comments not only throwing validation, but literally emasculating themselves, sitting there going, oh my gosh, you're so hot, the way it teleported into my hands, what's that going on back there, oh, the way it moves from the front, like, bruh. This girl has never even had a single thought about your existence. And you're sitting here posting online for anyone that goes in the comments to see you being down bad. So, like, guys will unironically be like that and then be like, dang, bro, I can't get a girl, man. Like, none of these girls want me. Bro, men are so unbelievably weak nowadays. It's actually sad, bro. Like, something has to change.
Shut up, bitch.
Good in him. There was good. He was a good person, bro. He was. I promise.
wait, he didn't try anything? All right, so like the second time I see him, I'ma fuck him, right? And that's the game a lot of guys play too.
Exactly. What's consistent here? You showing you don't need her makes her want you more. Bro, I don't know how many times I gotta say this shit. This is just a normal way of a female gauging your value as a man. If you're a normal dude like you and me. Like, if any female ever tells you, just be upfront, just do the fuck no. Because it doesn't bring them anything to remember you. Because you just fall in line with 90% of dudes she's used to dealing with. And you don't have to be toxic when you do it either. You just do something that's different, something that's noticeable, without you breaking out of your masculine frame. Another example of something like this would be to be a social butterfly in front of the female of interest. If she sees you interacting with a bunch of people, it makes her feel like she's missing out on attention.
You know, I be feeling bad for a lot of dudes out here, so I'm gonna tell you the truth, bro. Some women just ain't shit in this generation, right? And you have to understand, some of them are just really fucking hurt, bro. So they're just looking to hurt somebody else and take their revenge or their, you know, their feelings out on you as a man, right? Because you were an easy target, right? So once you understand that and you become more experienced, there's a reason why women tend to like older men, because older men have a certain behavior and mindset, right? Older men are experienced. They're not young, naive, and dumb like most dudes, right? Who are in their 20s, right? And the thing about older men is they just don't give a fuck no more. They put themselves first. They stay distant, right? Because they know, okay, I've been through this before. Every time that I've put myself first, women have always loved me. Every time I put her first, she's never loved me. Once you get to that point, you will see the truth.
I can't take it no more, God. If you listen, help!
Listen, if every time a nigga spend time with you, he got to spend money, you're not a vibe. You're not a vibe. You know what you are? A subscription. You're a subscription, bro. Like, come on, let's work.
Girl, have you lost your dick sucking ass mind?
She already got 37 motherfuckers loving her story. So guess what? I'm gonna be different and report that shit.
I don't know if y'all realize this, but the more women choose to embrace themselves,
I don't know where she might go follow you. But me a man, I mean not so much here for me just a bomb buckler. You need a John Deere lawnmower if you cut down your wall of that them idiot.
I thought she was different. Like, I fuck with her bitches, she swear I be shipping. Like,
no talent, just twerking. That shit is crazy.
The majority of working women, by 2030, 45% of them are going to be unmarried and no kids. So women who are 38 years old are going to look and say, I've been working my ass off since I'm 21 years old. I've been encouraged to go to school, get a job. I don't need no man. I'm going to become a boss, babes. And they're going to look at themselves and they're turning 40 next year. And they're going to be like, I've got a couple $100,000 in the bank. No man, no kids, couple cats. So it's hard to tell a woman who's 30 today, right? Hey, you're making all the wrong decisions. So the reality is not going to set in now. It might be 10 years from now.